Hello everyone, welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. I'm now level 45 and I've completely finished the project for this cafe and I have unlocked all the spaces. So you can see I've just completed here, but it will take the shift ending before you see the upgrade to the surrounding areas. So before I do that, I'll show you a tour of what my cafe now looks like, the pink latte cafe. So yes, it's now got this beautiful window, a walk-through window instead of a drive-through. So you can sit down, have a cup of tea, and you can see one of my temps are ready to serve. And yeah, I've gone for a more mature look. No more, well, not so much of the pastel colors, but still good splashes of color here and there, and you can see the strong pinks along blacks, and the Sims can sit and eat and drink with those chairs, and that's really pleasing to me. There is a buffet stand here, so my own Sims can actually eat in the space, and there's a coffee machine here that needs to be replaced with the gold one that I have actually unlocked, so I'll put that in later. There is a door that is connected to the hotel across the way. We will tour the hotel, but I'll show you the changes that have taken place in this cafe. So the spiral stairs go up to the next seating area. We'll see that in a second, but this is the doorway into the cafe in a double height room view. I love the way it looks, and you can see up top here that there's another signage right above where the food is served, and I love that. And then, as I say, you've got the spiral staircase leading up to this seating area. It's a replica of what you have downstairs with more seating, and as you can see, Sims can sit down and eat and drink. They are part of a paid pack, and they come in 4 different colors with the dining table matching. This is a door to the customer services for the hotel apartments, and a door leading into a corridor for the hotel apartments as well. And that's how it connects to this floor, and again, another angle of what it looks like down below there with the service taking place. This double door leads into where the restrooms are situated, and then you pop up to a landing where the offices for staff are. So this is the staff room situated here, and again, autonomy for Sims to wash their hands and make coffee. We just about caught her doing that. That's fantastic, isn't it? So that's a restroom for them. Let's assume they are staff waiting to take over a shift. And this is the manager's office. Bright, breezy area right at the rooftop. I think it's beautiful, and she can make her way out to sit down here and eat. So that's the complete tour for the cafe. And this is what it looks like now. Now that we've finished our shift, we get to have the upgrades take place. So the entire surroundings of this MidTown section is going to be upgraded with a magical upgrade, as we were told. So we're going to see that now. And we're no longer going to have temps to work for us. Sadly, I really like them. They worked really hard to get me to this point. Ta-da! Here we are. I absolutely love it. It's so functional and it's so colorful as well. But the sad thing is we don't get the tour buses anymore, which I think was really nice. It was fabulous having Sims, arrive, because they were all coming into the hotel and eating in the different hotel rooms because there are places for them to do so, and so on, and in the lobby. So this is a beautiful graffiti artwork on the wall. I think that's nice. And before we tour the hotel, I want to have a look at the entire surroundings really quickly, and it's really colorful. It looks as though the buildings themselves all around have had some sort of clean up and touches of paint here and there. More businesses coming into town because my Sim has done a great job of adding a hotel to her business. So yeah, this is really good. This is really good. I think it'd be a great thing if they go on to have us unlock these spaces and use them for something, as opposed to it just being the cafe lot that we've got. So maybe these could unlock and become something, in the way that we have the cafe, with these unusual Sims that come in and work for us that aren't actually our Sims. It would be nice to have this really be a business district of some sort. Okay. So my Sim Garcia has gone on to expand her cafe and decided to include a lovely Art Deco hotel, which is actually sort of a hotel apartments. Okay, So it's a really nice little space that I've added to everything. I wanted something to make sense. I didn't just want to extend the cafe and then have more and more seats. What I have here is 2 hotel apartments, so those 2 doors represent the 2 apartments in this building. Then you've got the rooftop, and then you've got the bottom part of the hotel, so you'll see what that is. At the rooftop here at a glance, even though we'll have a proper tour, is a members only club area. This is the rear part of the hotel. I took time to design it and make it as pretty as possible, as small as it was. You can see little balconies leading out onto lounging chairs there from the 2 apartments only, and there are still access to other balconies for different reasons. You'll see that when we get in. But yeah, this is the hotel I designed, and I think it's pretty, and the Sims come in here and make use of it. And when the tour buses were coming in, and I'll show you a clip of that in a minute, they were filling up the entire space. So this is the entrance. It's very traditional. It's got so much, in such a small space, but yet it's tidy, it's sharp, and we have a walk-in who's got her order and is probably heading up to her room. So it makes sense to make a hotel in addition to this cafe. This is the reception, and this is a door leading out to the first, balcony, but it's a patio. This is an information spot and a lift going downstairs, and then if you pop up this way, let me just turn this chandelier off. Again, very grandiose, but when you pop up this way, you can see the corridor leading to this floor, which we saw from the inside of the cafe. If you recall, there's this little door down there from the top area where they dine. Okay, and you can pop out to this section and eat as well, or get your food and come up here and eat, and then head off to your hotel apartment. So that's that door, and then you have a door leading to the customer services space where you make bookings or anything you might need while you are staying here at the hotel. So yeah, it's a nice reception area, and staff can actually operate those windows and use the computers because of the autonomy. So a lot of autonomy in the game. See, someone's already popped up and is heading somewhere. I'll give you a thorough view of all that action very soon. But here's the lift, and here's how it comes up to this space. So you've got this narrow corridor with windows on either side of the corridor, so it lights up. And you can see one of the Sims, who is a walk-in, has come in with food, and perhaps this is his room. So now we're going to tour the space. I love that he came in here. So you come in from the double doors that have another set of double doors across that little narrow corridor out to the front. And as you walk in, you have a door on the side here leading to the closet space. Your Sims can use that from the boutique event some years ago, and if you look in this way, you'll see there's clothing in there, so they can come in and make use of that, or that luggage with a hat on it, and change into clothes. Then you've got the bathroom here that's supposed to be quite luxurious, and it's really lovely. It's got everything in it, and you have a door leading out to the first balcony with a lounge chair. So again, color coordinated for a hotel. You've got the golds, the greens. It feels very hotel-y for me anyway. I tried my best to make it look like a hotel space. Not much of a view, but they've got great views of the graffiti. It is Midtown, not downtown or uptown maybe. But yeah, the next lift takes you up to this floor, which is of course, as a hotel apartment, the exact same layout, so not much to tour here. But as you can see, I have a Sim sitting down here, which is my Sim. She's sat here. Maybe this is her space. So everything is exactly the same on this floor, except for the fact that you've got white luggage in here as opposed to the black one downstairs. Then you've got the spiral staircase that leads up to the lounge, the members only lounge, and it's a lovely space too. Most of the Sims that came on the tour bus would wander all the way up here and sit down and eat. And it's set up so that you can sit down on all those chairs, and there is a restroom in the back there. Again, with the autonomy for Sims washing their hands, they pop in here and it feels as though they've used the restroom, and then they wash their hands and they come out, and that's really cool. Bar in that section, as you can see, fully accessible, so you can really play with your Sims in here. And earlier on I brought up Sims to make use of the microphone, the saxophone and the trumpet, and some of the walk-ins and tour bus members came in here and were sitting down eating, so I felt it was a really good idea to create this hotel in that way. So again, as I say, we don't have the tour bus, but this is a clip of what it was like when I had upgraded to level 45, but the shift wasn't over. So I still called in the last tour, and you could see every single one of them. They just kept filtering in, all trying to get a lift to the members only section. Some of them were heading up to the different rooms, and I really love that. You can see him wandering through. And yeah, it was good to see that. It was a surprise to me because when I built it, I wasn't really sure what would happen, but I was certain that if I placed seats for them to sit down and eat, they would, like Mr. Tinman here, or from the 1900s or something, or 1800s. But yes, look at that. They come up. As I say, every seat is accessible, and they pop over here, sit on the chairs, bring out a drink, or sit down and have a meal. That you see it's full up, and that's when the tour bus was running just before the shift ended. I thought I'd better capture that because there was a lot more Sims everywhere. Okay, the lift downstairs here by the information stand goes to the basement, and in the basement we've got the laundry section here, and this would be used by the apartment hotel occupants. And then right opposite the lift you've got a basement kitchen. It's very basic. It's still used by the chefs who prepare the meals for the actual cafe. Got a door here, double doors. So you could see the basement is funny, but you could see where the double doors then lead into the male bathrooms and female bathrooms. So the male bathrooms obviously have the urinals, tissue dispenser, hand dryer. The same is what you see on this end for the females without the urinals. Okay, so that's everything for the basement. And this is the nighttime view. Look at that window, how it lights up. You can imagine walking past in the evening, getting a drink, sitting down, being served, and then just walking on. So instead of a drive-through, because I can't place cars on the lot, I used a walk-through, sort of, you know, the takeaway window. And yeah, in the previous cafe I built, I actually built a drive-through cafe, and I put tons of cars, and I thought that was really nice, but I can't do that here. But I love the idea of the hotel. It's connected, so their breakfast, their lunches, their dinners are served in that cafe, and you can have room service as you saw them having their meals in their rooms. So it worked for me, and I'm so happy with it. This is the floor plans for you. Last time I didn't sort of light it up this way, selecting the rooms with the grid showing. I just tilted the build a little bit so you could see the floor plan. But hey, this is the final full floor plan for everything that I have on this lot. It's not going to change. I said that with each video I put together. I was like, this is the cafe and I'm not going to change it. And I still did. I couldn't resist. Once you get space, your ideas go crazy and run away with you. And I have finally settled with this. Not gonna demolish the hotel and put something else. It makes sense here. I've built hotels in my town, but they're on a boring dormant lot, and you can only bring in 10 Sims maximum. Here you've got 6 working staff. Bring in 10 of your own Sims and then have 2 walk-ins. So that's a lot of Sims on the lot, and you've got the staff actually working and serving. So I think it's fabulous. Thank you so very much for watching, and I wish you the best with your own upgrades. If you upload this to social media, when you copy it, don't forget to use the hashtag JoyceCreativeFinger when doing so, and I will be grateful. Take care. Bye.